What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a Future Madness bracket here that we're gonna fill out on stream. Everybody say hi to YouTube in the chat. But yeah, we're gonna get started with this now. This is the bracket here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so let's start off with this top left quadrant first. Okay, starting off, we got Throwaway versus Crushed Up. First of all, I think The Wizard is a super underrated album, and I think it's great. But Throwaway is one of the best trap songs ever. Probably top 3, honestly. Probably top 3 trap song. The beginning is talking about like how he doesn't care about anything, how he just uses girls and then throws them away. And then the second half is him like looking at like what he's doing himself and realizing what he's doing is just affecting his mental in a bad way. Extremely deep song. Honestly, on par with Codeine Crazy, and I think this pretty easily. Whoa, I moved that whole thing. Pretty easily wins this. Top 2 on Monster. One of the best Future songs ever. Next, Feds did a sweep versus Life is Good. Feds did a sweep is not going to win this. I think Life is Good is better. But they're both good songs. Yeah, that could go either way. I think Throwaway is going to beat Life is Good anyways. Next, we got 3 versus Temptation. Okay, I think Super Slimy is a little overrated by some people, especially some people in this Twitch stream who think it's like a 10 out of 10 album. But I think 3 is one of the best songs on the album. No, it might even be the best song on the album, and it beats Temptation, even though Temptation is a great song. Next, we have I Serve the Bass versus Xanax Damage. This is some interesting seeding, because these are both like probably top 10 Future songs. I don't even know what's gonna win this. I Serve the Bass, honestly, the best on DS2. That feature, not the feature, the sample in the back sounds like the CS:GO hostage sound. I made a video of that on my spam. Xanax Damage, though, extremely emotional. This is like a really hard comparison because they're both so different. I think I'm going to go with I Serve the Bass here, though. Very, very close, though. Very close. I think Xanax Damage is like second best on Save Me. Whereas Way Too Sexy, that's Drake's song. I don't think that would compare to most of the songs on here, though. It's a decent song, but no. World on Drugs, you guys know how I feel about this album. It's not good. Keep Quiet, on the other hand, one of the best songs on Hendrix. Amazing. Hendrix is a great album. Hardly versus Jumpman. I think Hardly is probably top 5 on Monster too. Jumpman is a great song on What a Time to Be Alive, but I think Hardly is just better. Especially if you listen to the lyrics in that song, it really contributes to like the overall theme of Monster, and it's great. Fresh Air is a great song on Hendrix. But Promise You That, I love that little pitched up vocal thing in the back that he used to like make the beat with. I think Promise You That is the best song on The Wizard, and probably top 10 Future as well. Groupies versus Paddock Water. This one's actually pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. These are both like probably mid tier on. Actually no, Paddock Water is like one of the best songs on what's it called, Super Slimy. Groupies is like mid tier DS2, but I say they're both on like the same level because I think DS2 is a lot better. Overall, I think I go with Paddock Water, though. Yeah, it is definitely close, though. Groupies so easily wins. I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys think Groupies wins this? I don't want to be influenced by the chat, but that is kind of convincing me now. I don't know. Is Groupies better? Groupies top 5 DS2? No, that's too far. I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to come back to this one. Okay. Let's go back into the top right quadrant. First round, we have Radical, top 3 on Monster, versus Never Miss a Lot. A great song on Hendrix. Hendrix is a very consistently great album. Overall, I think Radical is better. I think the peaks on Monster are better than the peaks on Hendrix. DS2 over Monster, I disagree with that, but I think they're both great albums. Okay, Solitaires versus Codeine Crazy. High Off Life is honestly not a bad album. And Solitaires was one of the better songs on it. But Codeine Crazy is amazing. The emotion that goes into that song, the story, how the whole album, the concept of the whole album leads up to that one song. Top 10 hip-hop song of all time. It's amazing. I'm sorry. Codeine Crazy is going to have to win that one. Now we got March Madness versus Red Bentley. Again, World on Drugs is not a good album. And March Madness is one of the most hype songs ever. Yeah, March Madness is going to win this one. Whoa, I picked up the background. Give me March Madness. There we go. Okay, March Madness is going to go there. Yeah, I'll figure out for the next bracket how to grab the background. This is fine, though, with just the names. Thug Wipes? No, Future's better than Thug, but I used to think that, so, like, it's not a terrible take. But now I have Future above him by like a decent amount. Okay, now we got Sorry versus Unicorn Perp. And I know people in the chat are going to make fun of me for my Canadian accent, but whatever. I think Sorry is better. One of the most emotional, best songs on Hendrix. Unicorn Perp, great song. The Wizard is a great album. But that song is a masterpiece. Stick Talk versus Mask Off. Ooh. Okay. Stick Talk is a great song, and I know Mask Off, people are gonna call me like a mainstream fan or whatever. This song is popular, it is still a great song. Probably like top 15 Future. Honestly, might even be the best on the self-titled album. Shotgun versus Change Locations. Shotgun's the best on Save Me. Amazing vocals. The emotion put into that song is just great. I love it. Low Life versus No Cap. Low Life has a great weekend feature. No Cap is a great song too, though. I don't know. I'm not huge on Super Slimy. I'm gonna go with Low Life on this one. And then Scholarships is gonna win against Ben's Friends. Scholarships is the best song on What a Time to Be Alive, in my opinion. Okay, now we gotta decide Groupies or Paddock Water. This is so close to me, like it could literally go either way. I'm gonna go with Groupies on this. Honestly, I think you guys are right. I think Groupies is a little bit better. It is definitely closer than a lot of you think, though. It is close. Now we have Throwaway versus Life is Good. This is pretty easy in my opinion. I think Throwaway wins this. For all the reasons that I explained earlier. Life is Good is a great song, but does not compare. 3 versus I Serve the Bass. This is also pretty easy. I think 3 is probably the best song on Super Slimy, but the best song on DS2 as well. And DS2 is a lot better of an album. I love that sample that is in the back of I Serve the Bass. This is great. Keep Quiet versus Hardly. Hardly's gonna win this. As you can tell, I really like Monster. I think Monster is his best album. Definitely go on Genius and look at the lyrics to Hardly. It's amazing. Groupies versus Promise You That. This is gonna be controversial, but I'm 100% sure that Promise You That is better. Yes, Groupies is an amazing song, but Promise You That is just a little bit better. And I'm sorry. So this matchup didn't even matter because Promise You That was gonna beat it anyways. Radical versus Codeine Crazy. 2 of the best songs on Monster, but Codeine Crazy is gonna take this one. Same, March Madness versus Story. Both great songs. March Madness is gonna be better, and then I don't have to say this word anymore, so I'm stop getting flamed by the chat. Super Slimy's getting so snubbed. Super Slimy is like a 6. Super Slimy's like a 6 out of 10. It's good, but it's not great. Like, considering you got 2 of the best trap artists of all time, Thug and Future, working together on a project, like, it's good, but just like Watch the Throne, it's so disappointing for the amount of like skill that, like, the amount of potential that album could have had. You know what I mean? Mask Off versus Shotgun. I'm gonna come back to that. That's a really hard one. Scholarship is gonna be Low Life though. Okay, I'm coming back to this now. Damn, bro. I love the sample he used on Mask Off with that prison song thing, but Shotgun's vocals are just, oh my god, that song just has so emotional. I love it. You know what? I'm gonna go with Shotgun on this one. Super close though. It is close. I think everything here now is at least top 10 Future. Now that we're into this one, let's... Oh, I can't zoom in yet. Okay, we can't zoom in yet. Mask Off would be top 5 Future if it wasn't so overplayed. I don't factor in overplayed into like how good a song is, because it's not the artist's fault that a song gets overplayed. They're gonna make a song. They don't control how many times it gets overplayed. Just like Sicko Mode. Sicko Mode is still top 3 on Astroworld. Is it overplayed? Yes, but it's still an amazing song. Shotgun is better? Yeah. In the end, I decided with Shotgun. Okay, now we are on to what? The semifinals here? No, quarterfinals. I'm not sure. Anyways, Throwaway versus I Serve the Bass. Throwaway. Okay. I know that is close. I Serve the Bass still amazing. Unfortunately, Throwaway is a little bit better though. Not unfortunately, just unfortunately for I Serve the Bass, because that's still a great song. Codeine Crazy is gonna beat March Madness too. Although March Madness is still an amazing song. I Serve the Bass and March Madness just have a completely different vibe than these 2 songs. So honestly, it could just depend on like my mood. But overall, I think Throwaway and Codeine Crazy hit harder. Sicko Mode bad because it's popular. So many people have that mindset, and it's just embarrassing. Okay, Hardly versus Promise You That. This is actually really hard. I'm gonna go with Promise You That though. I'm gonna go Promise You That. Hardly is still a great song. I think the production on Promise You That is just so much better than the production on Hardly. Hardly definitely has better lyricism though. But yeah, I enjoy Promise You That more. And now Shotgun versus Scholarships. This is honestly gonna go to Shotgun. Yeah, like Scholarships is a great song, but Shotgun is so underrated when it comes to that album. Like it's top one on what's it called? Save Me. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, now the semifinals. That I was right about that being quarterfinals. Okay, Throwaway versus Coding Crazy. Wow. Okay. Let me zoom in here. Okay, Coding Crazy is a little bit better, and I think a lot of people did see that coming. I think Throwaway is still amazing, but yeah, I gotta go with Coding Crazy on this. Promise You That and Shotgun, this could literally go either way. This could go either way. If I had to choose one though, I go Shotgun. I would go Shotgun. Yeah, I think I have a bias for the emotional Future songs. Usually with artists, thank you to Nick Malikos23 for the sub. Usually with artists, I have bias towards their more hype and fast songs, but for some reason with Future, I have a lot more bias towards his like slow and emotional songs. I think Future is just really good at that style, and he's like mastered that style of trap. And in the end, Shotgun versus Coding Crazy. Coding Crazy is going to win. This is Future's best song. I think a lot of people saw this coming. This is Future's best song. It is a top 10 hip-hop song of all time. Amazing production, amazing lyricism. It's just a masterpiece of a song. And I think a lot of people in this would agree with me, even though that is a predictable answer. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. New YouTube video will be out next Sunday. Top 15 hip-hop acts of all time. I'm sorry it didn't come out this week. I got it next week, though. Let me know in the comments what type of other videos you guys want to see when it comes to Madness Brackets. And make sure you follow me on Twitter so you don't miss the poll when I ask you guys which Madness Bracket I should do next. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Peace.